Please read the disclaimer. Elon Musk's AI just predicted the price of XRP, and you're going to be shocked by what it had to say. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. It's been a while since we asked Elon Musk's AI, Grok, what he thinks about the price of XRP. Last time we did this was actually back in September. And it was before October 10th, before the big crash in the crypto market. XRP's price was doing good. There was a lot of optimism about what could potentially happen. In 2026, we were hoping we'd see a crescendo, right? A banana zone into October, into the end of the year, and all that flipped on our head. We did not see that. We continued to see a roller coaster, right? In the crypto markets. And, I said to myself, okay, Avi, there's a few things that are happening right now, mainly the Clarity Act, but other stuff as well. And let's see what the AI thinks now, right? Almost 6 months later, how is the price predictions for XRP changed, right? Has October 10th, has the Clarity Act, has the Iran USA conflict, war, potential of world uncertainty, which we'll get to in just a second, inflation, Fed, no Fed, the SEC, how is all of these things potentially changing or not changing the price of prediction for XRP, right? So we're going to get into it. Just a reminder, like I said in the disclaimer in the beginning, we're dealing here with AI. AI gives us ranges, predictions. AI doesn't know exactly what's going to happen. And reminder that this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes, only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Very, very important. So right now, this day, March 7th, 2026, XRP is sitting at $1.30, one of the lowest levels that it has been in the past year or so, even more. If we go back to November of 2024, was the last time that we saw similar levels. We saw a similar level on October 10th, and on February 5th and 6th, we saw XRP in similar lower levels when we had this big sell-off that kind of came out of nowhere, that we saw the markets drop up and then bounce back, right? And so now XRP is stuck in this zone between 136 and 143. Right now, when I'm recording this video again, sometimes these videos, they become like evergreen videos, so people will watch them a few months from now. So when you're looking at this, remember that right now in this situation, Clarity Act has not been passed, right? So the crypto market has been retracing, selling off, going down, however you want to call it, since Coinbase pulled out of the Clarity Act support. And it was funny because we started out the year with a very nice movement for XRP. The first week of the year, XRP was going up. There was even an article on CNBC on the TV how XRP is the best performing top 100 crypto, and they were giving it its praise and its flowers. And then just a week or so later, Coinbase pulled out its support and the big drop started happening. It wasn't just, of course, XRP, it was the rest of the crypto market as well. So we have to take that into consideration. But now we're here, right? We're here, and this is where we're at right now. We do see right now that the global uncertainty is hitting record high. So we don't know what's going to happen with the whole conflict in the Middle East, what's going to happen with oil that is getting very, very close to $100 right now. Maybe, again, you're in the future and oil is at 150. Maybe it's dropped back down to 50, and anything can still happen. Inflation potentially could be going up. The Fed might actually, instead of reducing rates in the US, might be raising rates if inflation gets out of hand. So there's a lot of things that could happen and affect. But right now we're at uncertainty, highest level in history this year, surpassing peaks during COVID, financial crisis, and dot-com bubble, right? So when you look at this kind of situation and you're seeing, okay, crypto is close to, maybe the lowest that it's been in a year and a half, right? XRP, Bitcoin, similar, right? Similar levels. You have to go back to October, November of 2024 to see similar levels. Ethereum's price has been kind of all out of whack because it did sell off from December of 24 to April of 25, and then it ran up and then it pulled back again. So Ethereum is a little bit out of whack, but for the most part, the crypto market is in a bear market. And funnily, it's funny, that's what I wanted to say. The stock market is very, very close to the top, right? And even with the world being at such great fear, S&P 500 is falling. And so potentially that could follow the crypto market, but we'll see. Again, maybe this happens, maybe it doesn't. And that's what we're going to find out in the next coming months. Now, I asked Grok, right? I said, Grok, you are Elon Musk's AI. I want to know what you think. And Grok is keep getting better as AI keeps getting better. And we need to use AI as a tool. I just saw someone write that you can become an expert trader with, bots or with certain, AI prompts, and we're moving in that direction. So this is something very, very important, going forward. The lights are flickering in my living room. They might need to be replaced. Okay, but based on I didn't rate I didn't ask the question yet. Technical difficulty time, right? So we are now considered to be in a bear market for crypto. With everything that's happened over the last 6 months, what would your price prediction for XRP be by the end of 2026? Okay, so based on review of various analyst forecasts and market analysis from early 2026, XRP price prediction for the end of the year shows a wide range due to ongoing volatility in broader crypto market, which has indeed been in a bearish phase over the past 6 months. Recent data indicates XRP has declined roughly 50% from its mid-2025 peak around $3.65, trading near $1.35 to about $1.90 amid reduced ETF inflows, regulatory uncertainty, and weakened institutional momentum. Key factors influencing the outlook of XRP: positive catalysts, potential approval of XRP spot ETF. So again, we talked about this before in the past. When we use AI, right? Sometimes AI will go, especially if you ask it a question about certain stuff, and it will ask and will go and find articles, right? And so it found this article from Yahoo Finance and a few others, and it gave me this answer. But potential approval of XRP spot ETFs, we know that that's already been approved. Okay, so when you're using AI for references and for research, it's smart to do multiple prompts in different AIs and try to see what each AI says, and then you can be a little bit smarter or gather more information that way. Okay, so it's almost every single time we ask AI something, it gives us an error, and we know that because it's not actually an error, it just didn't take into consideration that these were already approved. Okay, so this is again this one of the reasons why I make these videos is because I want people to start using AI in their research. Yes, watch my videos, of course, but also after you watch my videos and you hear what I'm saying, right? Go and ask, further expand your research using AI. This is a tool that we didn't have 2, 3, 4 years ago, and it's amazing, right? It can give you this kind of data. Expanded adoption of Ripple payment network in regions like Asia and the Middle East, and broader crypto market recovery tied to microeconomics improvements, example, interest rate cuts. Ripple CEO has expressed optimism for all-time high in overall market this year, which could lift XRP if banking partnerships accelerate. Negative pressure, persistence bear market conditions, slower than expected institutional inflows, currently at 1.3 billion since late 2025, and competition from other payments-focused cryptos could cap gains. If the downturn extends, XRP might consolidate in a lower range. And so these are multiple potential price predictions from different sources, right? So Standard Chartered actually changed their price prediction. So this is out of date. It was 8, but they have lowered it, citing, again, this is another error that we found here, citing that they were looking at the current macroeconomics and the current situation with the Clarity Act, and they actually decided to reduce their price prediction. But that was their price prediction before these things happened, right? Motley Fool says $4. Breakout potential from new catalysts like ETF momentum and network expansion. Coin CDX says 280 to 360, up to a $6 resistance, gradual recovery from sentiment, stabilized focus on cross-border payment utility. And these are others that are saying between 250 and 5 and $2, 162 and 107 from Coindex and Kraken, saying in conservative technical models, neutral RSI and limited upside in a prolonged bear phase, which could potentially happen. Listen, we might fall into a prolonged bear market 2026 is a midterm election year in the US. This is usually the year after the banana zone, right? But we didn't get a banana zone this year. So a lot of people are looking at this year and saying, well, historically, we're supposed to do one, two, three. But the -3, -2, -1 didn't happen. So potentially we'll see how this can affect the markets. So if we go back and we look here, so it says my own prediction. So this is Grok's prediction, synthesizing the predictions from the table. It's saying that it estimate XRP around 350 by the end of 2026. This assumes a partial rebound from the bear market lows, fueled by ETF progress and adoption gains, but not the full-blown run needed for 6 plus. If the bear market persists longer, it could stall at $2 in a strong upturn. 5 to 7 isn't out of reach. Remember, this is speculative. Crypto prices can swing widely based on unforeseen events like regulatory shifts or economic data. And then I was like, okay, Grok, because you made some mistakes here, let me focus you a little bit. This is how would the Clarity Act affect the price of prediction in the US if it's approved or denied, right? So the Clarity Act, right? And then it's giving me what is the Clarity Act? Is currently under consideration as of March 2026. It aims to establish clear regulatory boundaries for digital assets in the US by classifying them into categories like digital commodities overseen by the CFTC and investment contract assets overseen by the SEC, right? That's the whole shebang. That's the whole difference between the two, while providing frameworks for exchanges, brokers, stablecoins, and self-custody. This would resolve ongoing jurisdictional tensions between the SEC and the CFTC, replacing regulation by enforcement with statutory guidelines to foster innovation, investor protection, and anti illicit finance measures. For XRP specifically, the act is highly relevant because it could classify the token as a digital commodity due to its utility in Ripple's cross border payment network and decentralized blockchain features, shifting primary oversight to the CFTC and providing long sought clarity after the resolved SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. This classification would likely encourage broader institutional adoption, including expand use in banking settlements, spot ETF inflows, and DeFi integrations. However, opposition from banking lobbies considered concern about stablecoin yields competing with deposits has created hurdles, and the bill includes provisions that could limit certain rewards. The act's outcome, approval or denial, will significantly influence XRP's price trajectory through the end of 2026, amplifying or dampening the partial rebound that previously was estimated around 350, based on ETF progress and adoption without full clarity. Below is the breakdown of potential impacts. Okay, so let's see. Wait. Technical difficulty. Wait, maybe we need to zoom out. Okay. While I'm dealing with technical difficulties, if you haven't yet smashed the like button, now's the time to do so. Okay. Approved, high probability, 90% per Ripple's CEO. The key impacts on XRP. So ends SEC ambiguity, right? Ambiguity, enabling unrestricted institutional inflows, example, pensions, banks, boost XRP ETFs, and Ripple's partnerships, increase on-chain utility for payments, potentially adding billions in volume, potential settlement could trigger an altcoin season rally. And then potential end of 2026 price, 5 to 10 base case, up to 15 to 30 bull case with full banking integration, right? And if we move over, you can see here what happens if it doesn't get approved, right? Lower probability, but it could still happen. Prolonged uncertainty with potential for renewed SEC actions, right, on yields, limits institutional confidence, capping ETF growth and banking adoption. XRP remains vulnerable to bear market pressures with slower recovery, and broader crypto sentiment could sour if seen as a regulatory setback. And then we could be stuck in the prices that we are right now, 1 to 3, 80 cents to 2 potential could happen, right? And so in summary, approval would likely supercharge 3.5 prediction towards a higher end, 5, driven by structural tailwinds, while denial could pull it lower amid persistent headwinds. The Senate markup in early 2026 will be pivotal. Watch for amendments on stablecoins as they could dilute benefits. Crypto remains volatile, so these outcomes aren't guaranteed and could shift with events like Fed policy or global regulations. Now that you've heard what Grok thinks, and we can go and we can ask Gemini and we can Ask ChatGPT, and they're probably going to give similar answers because they all pull from the same articles, from the same price predictions. You could ask, maybe we could go and we could ask, Grok to analyze the graph. So I actually just asked Grok to do that, right? And I said, analyze XRP graph versus US dollar. Does that change the prediction? And it gave me a whole spiel here, but I'll TLDR, go to the end, an impact on the end of 2026 prediction. This technical analysis doesn't drastically alter the prior 350 base prediction, as it already accounted for bear market extension and relies on catalysts like regulatory clarity or ETF momentum for a rebound. However, the persistent bearish chart, example falling moving averages, no breakout, slightly tempers optimism. If the descending channel holds through the quarter two without upward resolution, it could delay recovery, pulling the base case down to 250 to 3 by year end. Upside to 4 to 5 remains possible with positive developments. But the graph confirms near-term risks outweigh rewards, making a full bull run less probable without external triggers. Crypto is volatile, so monitor the 145 resistance for sign of change. Now, if we look at all of this potential and what could potentially happen, there's still a lot of factors that could change. There could be new things, right? At the beginning of the year, did we think that the Clarity Act would be so detrimental to the price of cryptocurrency? No. Did we know that there's going to be a conflict in the Middle East, a big conflict? No. Well, maybe we thought, but we didn't know for sure. In 6 months, it could be something new. There could be something else, right? So things always change. Things are always dynamic. And then the question I want to face for you, right? I will ask you, right? English is my second language. So if I mix up phrases or words, don't get mad at me. um, would you be happy with 3.5 by the end of 2026? So that would mean that XRP is up about 100%, even higher than that, because right now XRP is sitting at $1.36. So 270 would be 100%. So $3. We can look at the graph. Would be about I think 130%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 22%. Right? Would that be satisfactory for you by the end of 26? That would probably mean that XRP and the whole crypto market have made a nice recovery. Would that put back the bullishness of your outlook on XRP, or slash has your bullishness on XRP in the crypto market never shifted, never changed? And you're watching this video, so you're probably interested in XRP. You're probably still bullish on XRP. There are some weird people that like to hate watch, right? And then they'll be in the comment section and they'll be like, I hate XRP. So, why are you watching a video about XRP? But I don't know. People have weird things that they like. If I don't like something, I'm not going to be watching videos about it, but I don't know. So you guys and gals are probably positive about XRP. You probably own XRP, or you're thinking about owning XRP. So let me know in the comment section. Do you think 350 would be okay with you, or do you want higher numbers, or do you think actually there's going to be lower numbers and that might be a dollar costing average opportunity or something like that? Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? As always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more XRP and crypto updates. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.